Right now, my geezers, I've got a video today and it's all around the new reworked backup plans. These things are absolutely crazy now. They give you so many benefits and I'm going to break it all down, so bear with me. There's some really cool little interactions you can do with these and loads of little bonuses you can easily proc by getting an overshield. But basically, before I get into it, what to do is they'll give you a stacking bonus on your shotguns, and every time you get a double kill or kill a high enemy target, it's going to give you an overshield. Really strong now. They always sort of been okay in PvP, but in PvE now these are absolutely S tier. So stay tuned, I'm going to break it all down and show you exactly what to do. So, no backup plans while using a void subclass. Rapid shotgun final blows or defeating a powerful combatant with a shotgun will grant you a void overshield and start health regeneration. While you have a void overshield, shotguns deal additional damage, and shotgun final blows refresh that overshield. But that bit is really important. While you have a void overshield, so any void overshield will increase that damage and extend the duration. So this is what it does. If you look at this, 57,000, 1 kill, 2 kill, it gives me that overshield, and then my number jumps up to 78,060, which is a 35% damage increase again. So 1 kill, 2 kills to get your overshield. That also procs on high enemy targets, just 1 kill, so 78,000. But the thing with these, unlike any of the exotics that we've seen getting changed, it does actually stack with void weapon surge now. So the 35% that you get does actually stack with void weapon surges, which is unlike some of the other exotic armors they've reworked. So you'll see here, my first number is 78,000 and it goes all the way up to 95,000. So that is absolutely crazy that it stacks with void weapon surges as well, or whatever surges you're running. But the other cool thing is, because we're obviously on a Titan, by casting your barricade, that is going to give you a void overshield. That procs the damage increase straight away. You don't have to get the void overshield from the shotguns. So any void overshield, like so, and obviously on a Titan, we've got some decent aspects which we can always proc our overshields various different ways. So just proccing your barricade is going to give you a damage increase as long as you've got no backup plans on. Now the two aspects to run for this setup with no backup plans is Bastion, because every time you cast your super you're going to get an overshield, or whenever you cast your barricade you are going to get an overshield. That again will proc the damage increase for your shotguns as long as you've got backup plans on. And then Offensive Bulwark is another one to pair with Bastion, work perfectly together. So this is what you can sort of do with it. I just popped in just to show you how often you can get this overshield and how much damage increase you sort of get. And there's loads of different shotguns you can pair with this as well. I was running conditional finality, so stay tuned. I've got some really cool stuff to show you what that does with this backup plans as well. But you can just literally run around with like Legend of Acreus, get them double kills, massive damage increase, 35%, and stacking with surges, you're going to do some real nice damage, especially on things like Acreus. Now, I mentioned earlier on about conditional finality. This has got a really cool little pairing with no backup plans, because what this does, it fires 2 pellets, one stasis which freezes and the solar one which causes ignitions. Now you can get double kills with the solar ignitions, quite a lot, even triple kills, and that is instantly going to proc the double kill for backup plans. So I've got an example to show you now. The ignition, double kill, bang, you got your overshield straight away. So that is a really unique little interaction, getting a double kill with that. And this is like some of the clips that you've seen, 18, 30 lost sectors. I was about 15-20 levels below. Just getting them double kills with it is really nice. So now what you're going to see is I'm just going to run around and show you the examples of everything you've seen so far. I'll cast that barricade down like so. That is going to give me an instant 35% damage increase. So just having your void overshield is really nice. And then obviously then you can just sort of go on a rampage with it. And stacking your surges also obviously works like we've explained. So just stacking your surges with the 35% is absolutely nuts. You'll notice there as well I picked up a void breach because I'm using a couple of new artifact mods. That is also giving me an overshield whenever I pick up a void breach. So these are the artifact perks I'm running. Unto the breach, defeating a void debuff target creates a void breach while your void subclass is equipped. So like suppressor grenades, weakening grenades. And then what I'm doing is I'm running protective breach. Picking up a void breach gives you an overshield or refreshes your existing overshield. So these two work absolutely perfectly with no backup plans, because again, going to keep banging on about it. You're just going to constantly get an overshield like so. Get an overshield from the breach, an overshield from your barricade, or you can even get an overshield from getting a double kill with your backup plans. So again, 1830 lost sector, and I was just running around basically, pretty chill, getting that extra damage, constantly refreshing my overshield, because what you'll find is you can refresh your overshield with the shotgun, and that gives you loads of time to get your barricade charged back up to bang your barricade back down again. So you can literally just run around and have an overshield. It's absolutely nuts. And I even managed to snag the new exotic on the Titan as well. Some other weapons to consider: Ness's Ablation. There's going to be loads of shotguns, but weapons with like repulsive brace, destabilizing rounds. Shotguns with them are absolutely nuts with this type of setup. We can also even consider, as I mentioned earlier on, like Legend of Acreus with trench barrel. So you're going to have safety while you're doing damage with that, with the overshields, 35% plus your trench barrel, and it's absolutely nutty. It's really strong. I'm going to focus this build a little bit more in the next couple of days, and what I actually want to do with this is going to try this on something like Nezarec or Rulk, where we're going to have 4 or 5 of us, 6 of us in a fire team, running shotguns, all of our overshields, and I'm going to really sort of test it out in a DPS situation. It could be really interesting. I'm definitely going to do that in the next couple of days, but you can see here how easy it is to get that overshield and that damage increase. It's absolutely nutty, really, to be honest. So backup plans, they've done a real good job with these, in my opinion. They've really made them strong. Bit of risk and reward, but if you use the way I've got set up with the void breaches and everything for your overshield, you're going to be pretty safe in decent level content as well. There's loads of different shotguns I want to try with this. I'm even thinking like things like 4th Horseman could be really good. Possibly even Chaperone. I'm going to give them all a try in the next couple of days. Also, let me know if you can think of any little cool combos we could use with shotguns and things like that. But I personally like running Ness's Ablation, shotgun in my secondary, and an Acreus in the heavy. So you've got a 2 shotgun. And another thing I'm going to try and do as well is try and get away with a double shotgun build, possibly try and look for one with lead from gold, so you can run around with 3 shotguns at a time. But that was the recap. I just wanted to sort of show it off, show what I did. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I will leave the build playing out, and I will also leave a dim link for this little mini build. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.